Ready? Are we ready to go, Antilene here?
Yes.
Good. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are calling from. My name is Joycelyn Dobo from Manchester, UK, and I'm going to be your first part moderator for tonight's webinar, and our two beautiful sisters will take over from me afterwards. So a very big welcome to our LC in the house, and a big welcome to all the heroes, leaders, and founders. You are all welcome. If you are not a founder and you are joining us for the first time, we appreciate your presence. So welcome, a big welcome. Just introduce yourself in our chat and we'll welcome you. Thanks to everyone for coming. Without further ado, I will call on Brother Red, if he's in the house, to give us some updates. Is Red in the house?
I have not seen him yet.
Okay, so we can wait for Brother Red, and then
Marty's here though.
Oh, Marty is here. Yeah, Marty can give us update. Brother Marty, where is he? Can't see him. Brother Marty, can you give us update, please?
If his camera's on, it'll tell you if he's available. I don't see him. Do you?
Okay, we can move to our Tech Pro brothers while we wait for Red or Marty to come and give us some update. So I will call on Brother Oliver. Brother Oliver.
Yep. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I hope everybody is fired up. And today's Sunday. Happy Sunday to everybody. And we are getting to that finish line, the touch line, like in American football touch line, you know. We are getting there, the final, you know. But I want to ask that question. Are we ready? Are you ready? That is a multi-trillion-dollar question. And I hope we are all ready, waiting. We are all ready and we are waiting, because that time has come that we are counting now minutes, hours, days, weeks, not months anymore. The time has come, you know. So that November 20th is coming very fast. And a question again, are you ready? Are we ready? We should be ready. We should be ready. And when I say we should be ready, prepare your money for activation. Prepare that money that you're going to activate. The CEO told us last week or 1 week ago that we have 1 or 2 days to activate. And when he said that, we all know that it's going to be affordable. The activation fee is going to be affordable. So, and we have to migrate also to OBS, and we have to do our OMail.ai email. So please, that is a question. Are we ready? We should be ready. Then the next thing also that I really want to talk about is the profile. Make sure when it's time to do the KYC, the name that is on your profile is the same name that is on your ID. The name that is on your profile is the same name that is on your ID. I know a lot of people do have multiple accounts. They use different names. If that is not the name for you to do the transfer from your wallet to your bank account or the KYC, please go and change it. I discovered that I had more than 6. So we should please go, those with multiple accounts, go back and check all your account, your profile names, and change them to the name that you know you are going to do the withdrawal with, the KYC. The next thing also is the bank. This goes particularly to people back home in Africa, that most of them, they do the credit union. Please go to international banks with Visa and Master. Please, this goes to people back in Africa, where I'm from. Make sure that you go to Visa and master, because we had a lot of problems for people to, when they wanted to get their account, they had to transfer money to somebody, you know, the hustle was too much. So now is the time that you have to take control over your business. You have to take control over your business. And taking control over your business is like, make sure your name, the profile name is okay, with your ID and your bank, because you manage your account, you manage your business. The other thing that I would like to talk about, when we also talk about, are we ready? We should be ready. When I see before was 5,000, 7,000 corporate webinars when Ash is there, but now we mark with max. Therefore, we are ready. Though the percentage is not even up to 5%. Again, we should like please inform some of our brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers, that they came in and they've not been in and they don't go to the back office. Please invite all of them to come back. If you know anybody, please, this is a time for us to invite them to come back and engage. They should come back and re-engage to make sure that they go to the back office, because now when the CEO comes out, he throws bed bombs. So if you cannot catch it, tell them to go to the back office. The summary is there. Most of the time, the video too is there. You know, it was a journey, a difficult one. Like the CEO told us the other day, that to be a successful man, or a successful woman, or a successful person in the world, you must go through a lot. You must go through a lot. You know, it was not easy. The less than 4 years or less than 4.5 years has been, you know, we were sowing the seed. We were sowing the seed. Now we are going to harvest joyfully. We are going to harvest joyfully. The time has come. When I saw the CEO showed us the test environment, I was like, this is it. It's done. It's done. Because when he showed us the OBS test environment, and when he clicked here, we saw the functionality of that, what they clicked them, that with the few spot that he clicked. I said done, because in IT, when after developing, the developers, they've done their job, the database guys, they've done their job, the security guys, they've done their job, also testing, when they move it to the test production environment, game over. We celebrate. We celebrate. My brother Vincent Collins, maybe Bob is also here, they'll testify that with me. We celebrate, because we know that we've done a perfect job. Like the CEO said, that now we put the lipsticks and do some massage. We are now in that phase. And he told us that 2 weeks ago. So I'm happy that day I took something to calm myself down. So I'm sure all of us are happy. We should be happy. We should, because it was a tough journey. It was a rough one, but we did it. It's done. I will not say it's a done deal. It is done. It is done. Then also talking about timing, it's a perfect. That's the perfect timing. ONPASSIVE, God's hand is on ONPASSIVE. The gods who've been praying is on ONPASSIVE, because when you look at that, we are going to the market when the World Cup. Perfect timing. The World Cup. That our CEO, he said he likes to flex his muscles when it comes to marketing. He will flex his muscles, and we will see the traffic that is going to come. So we should be celebrating every day. You know, we should be celebrating every day, because now we are now on that final line, touch line. You know, then the CEO also has changed all of us, the 1.4 million of us. He has changed our mindset. We don't talk about ourselves anymore. because money is going to be the past. You know, now we are talking about how to touch lives. You know, he has made us to love. We have, all of us now, we have love for humanity, because ourself is done. Yes, we have to fill our tank. Like he said, we have to fill our tank. We will fill our tank. It's guaranteed we'll fill our tanks. But how are we going to impact our community? That is it. How are we going to replicate ourselves? Those are the questions that we're supposed to be asking ourselves. We should start strategizing ourselves. How we are going to impact our community. How we are going to replicate ourselves. That is the mindset that he has changed all of us, our mindset. I know all of us that are here, the 1.4 founders, I know no matter what, we are going to touch at least between 3 to 4 to 5 or 10. Now we think about humanity, the love for humanity. Chris Johnson is there with OBless. Some of us, we are also here, missionaries for Africa. It's coming up soon, and we are going to launch it also this month. This is to impact lives all over the world. Other companies, like the other big giant companies, the CEO, they put money in their pocket. OBless is a free product, never heard of. Never heard of. Crowdfunding. The only crowdfunding that is free from start to zero, free. You come in free, you collect whatever that was contributed, that was put in there, free, no charge. You might pay your taxes. This is ONPASSIVE we are talking about. So from there, I also want to thank everybody, those that have been here since 2018, from Tony Mongdem, Red Fan, Madi Degamo, Mike Ellis, Dan Street, Andy, Peter Rogers, let me name the few. Then our own mother, Lee Nakamoto, we will not forget her, because she too was here since then. And some of us that came also later. We want to say thank you. It was a good journey. We will enjoy and we will harvest joyfully and happily. And it's going to be a big one, big one. We are in a very good position and we are fine. Lynn, thank you. Or Joyce Lee.
Wow. Do I really need another update? I don't know. Don't know, guys. I think that one, I will leave it with our two sisters to sort that one out later. But Brother Oliver, thank you very much. Because, you know, throughout the week, this is what I've been talking about. I've been actually talking about like I'm preaching the gospel. Yeah. Telling our people back home to double check their IDs, their name, first name and last names. And thank you for bringing this up. Most of them are on this webinar now. So at least they will understand where I was coming from. So that was a very good update. Thank you very much, Brother Oliver. And now it's time with Brother Andy. Where are you? Hey. Over to you, bro.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
This week's been a little bit different. Sales ideas. I was trying to find ways to be able to leverage, because you can't as a single person take on or get, you know, 500 or 1,000 customers to join your team, but you can leverage. So there are various ideas that I thought of. I did a bit of research and I came up with a software that you can use that goes along with LinkedIn, some of you may use, which is a professional network for business people. It has a cost to it. It's $90 odd a month, but if you were to find 3 people to use it, then you'd basically be able to get around 500 leads per month without it costing you a bean, because once you have 3, it's paid for. So that's one way of leveraging. Now, Marty's came up with an idea about doing competitions, but for some of us, that might be a little bit difficult to do. So what about this? What about offering on your Facebook to all your Facebook friends, find 50 other people to come and join us on ONet, and I'll help you start a business because I'll pay for your activation. And all you do is you pay or activate for the first level, and then everything else is done because ONPassive will do the rest anyway. But you've got 50 more customers, and if you get 2 or 3 of those, you could have 250 odd customers. A way of leveraging, so you can offer out the opportunity via Facebook and say, look, we have this fantastic new free social media platform that doesn't troll kids, it doesn't allow you to have fake accounts, it doesn't cyberbully. You know, it's a safe environment for everyone to use. If you have 50 people that you bring across, I will help you build a business for an extra income. Great idea. Well, I think so because I came up with it. Sorry. But yes, there's lots of different ways to potentially get more customers in. As I said, Marty had this idea of doing competitions. You could do regular competitions on that. This is just over and above what ONPassive is going to do for us. And to be fair, if you have the cash within your wallet, then my advice would be, or recommendation would be, to plow it back and buy more traffic. But as I said, a separate opportunity, if you want to then work it yourself and grow your business as well as what ONPassive is doing, then why not look at leverage opportunities? Thank you, Jocelyn. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Brother Andy. Whoa, looks like nobody is looking for my trouble today. Everyone is just on time. That's very good. You guys know how to shut me up. That's very good. Sister Comfort. Huh. Well, guys, we have heard a lot from our brothers. They said a lot to us. That is more than updates. And I'm sure you got some things to ask these 2 ladies when I hand over to them. So without further ado, I will hand over to our Sister Comfort and Sister Fumi Williams. Over to you, sis.
Okay, thank you, Mama Jocelyn. Hi, guys. Hello, team. Thank you once again for joining. This is Comfort from the United Kingdom. One of the quiet ones in the house. I don't talk much, but of course, when it's about ONPassive, you try everything you can to at least say something, right? So Sister Jocelyn, surprised, right? Thank you so much for great, excellent updates from Brother Oliver. Thank you from my brother, my best friend, Andy. And guys, if you permit me, before we go ahead, and Sister Fumi, I'm really pleading, if you can, please, let me just pretend to be one of the panelists today and add something that really caught my attention to add to what Andy says, so that if I'm on the wrong track, we'll put it in order before we finally start, guys. There's something I've seen on TikTok. If you are here and you are a TikToker, then you are just fine, like my brother Oliver would say. Imagine, I've seen there are particular people that spend 24 hours on TikTok, right? They have some words, some language they use, matop 10, matop da, and they make them change from it. And it makes them feel really, really good. So if you are on TikTok, this is way to go. Offer this position to all of those your top people who tap your stuff and stuff like that. And just within a few seconds, you are just like, oh my God, this is not true. Because what you will get from ONPassive, it will be more than enough, and you will still have time to enjoy TikTok and any other thing, even though we have better stuff than other people have, but we're not stopping you from using other stuff. But what we have, nobody has. Bring all of your tops and everything here, and you will be more than fine. I will do even more than you want to do. Thank you, guys. And this is the moment, Sister Fumi and myself, we just want to open it up. You've heard what Brother Oliver has said. You've heard from our brother Andy. We've been running through the week and listening to many other stuff. So if you have any relevant questions, anything about now we are facing the new phase, we are gradually getting there, if you have questions about what Brother Oliver said, like dealing with the identity and so on and so forth, you're welcome. I think Fumi and myself will pay more attention to Hans than us asking questions. We'll only fill in any gap if people are not coming up. Sis, are you there? Please, I apologize for keeping you waiting for so long.
No problem. Hello, good evening, good afternoon, hello, good morning to everyone. This is Olufumilayo Fumi Williams calling you from UK. So today, as Sister Comfort said, it's going to be, please make sure the questions are relevant to what we've just heard or what you've been hearing from straight away from Rob and Ling's live, Julia and Milo show, OTech Pros. Make sure it's relevant. And we'll take anything from Thursday to yesterday. That's fine. Or anything that has been spoken here today. So please make sure it's related to any of those topics. Most especially, we're talking about next phase, which is next phase identity, identity cards, identity passports. Make sure your passport has not expired, because you cannot present a passport that has expired, really. You know, it has to be in date, you know. So we're going to be dealing with that. So we'll be taking hands today, just like Sister Comfort says. So we're ready to roll, Sister Comfort.
All right, thank you, sis. Without any much ado, let's hear from my brother, John O'Crody. John, I've just asked you to unmute, please.
Yeah, good evening. Once again, I'm happy to be here.
Welcome, bro.
Yes, my dear brothers and sisters all over the world. Thanks for that update. So my question goes to Andy, Brother Andy, for his update, talking about buy more products. So my question is, if I'm opportunity to buy, maybe from I bought the least one, I make more money, and I bought the highest one, does it mean I don't need to, you know, campaign or share to buy, to scout out for more customers?
Right. I'm not quite with you, but let me run through what I think you're on about. So we don't know the full story yet, John. So I'm going to give you an example, a pure guesstimate at this stage. So let's say, for argument's sake, that when we get OConnect up and running, which is one of the first products on board, that's going to cost $100, for argument's sake. So we activate our accounts. As soon as we've activated our accounts, the traffic starts to flow for us. Now, the following month, we may have some more products, or we will have some more products coming on board, and several of those might be paid products. So at that point, we have the choice to then do exactly the same, activate for the next level, or simply wait until the commission coming in from those that have joined or are connected to use OConnect, and then start paying you, and you can use money in the wallet to then activate the next level, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Now, what happens is you don't lose or won't lose the commission. It's not pushed to your sponsor, or it's not dropped. You don't lose it. It will simply sit in the wallet until you've activated that particular level or that particular product and the commission for that particular product. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. It's okay. It makes sense.
Okay, great.
Yeah. I think that is more from that of update from Oliver is purely clear, and some of us are ready for the next level. Thank you.
Oh, good to know, bro. Thank you so much for joining again and asking a brilliant question. Let's hear from Akem Wills. Akem Wills, I've just asked you to unmute, please.
Yeah, thank you, Sister Comfort. ONPASSIVE family, my greetings. The high-tech pro members in the house. Accept greetings from Akem Wills here in China. It's 1 a.m. 2:30 a.m. And I would like to go straight to the question that I have. It is just some doubt in my mind. It's all about the profile. Now, here in China, it's one of those countries that have, let me say, is harsh to some foreigners who are here. If you are not a very tough business guy holding millions in your account, you might not have bank account that gives you a credit card. In fact, most of us here, even to register our names as founders, we had problems. We had to use friends from Europe to help us because of this type of things. And here we use Union Pay in our banks. And I don't think it is acceptable. I'm just to ask, is it acceptable there with ONPASSIVE? That's it. Number two, some of us are like looking a way out of this country. And now if you're living within this time where you have to, let me say, change your telephone number, change your banking account system, will that cause any havoc in ONPASSIVE back office?
All right.
As it open the back.
Yeah, thank you. He has asked two questions. The first one was about, what was it about?
Bank account.
About the bank. Is anybody familiar with that bank?
It's about Union Pay.
Yes.
That is used in China.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
you will have one of the biggest problems for ONPASSIVE that I could see is that you need merchants to be able to move money around, particularly in places like China that are restricted. South Africa is another one, etc. So what Ash has been studiously working on in the background is finding merchants to be able to do just that. Do you have bank accounts outside of China?
No, not yet, but hoping to do so.
Okay. My understanding of the wallet, don't quote me on it, but my understanding of the wallet will mean that you have OCoins in your wallet with ONPASSIVE. Now, at some point in the future, I have no doubt that ONPASSIVE will set up its own bank account or its own bank or banking facilities directly so that we will each hold an account within that if necessary. But to start with, at the moment, you will have or you could have issues with money going in and out of China. So you have the facility to leave it within your ONPASSIVE wallet if you wish to. Now, if you don't wish to and you wish to set up an account elsewhere, where are you from originally?
I'm from Cameroon.
Okay. Where are you hoping to travel to or transfer across to then if you leave China?
Probably Canada, America, or Cameroon.
Okay. There are facilities that you can set up for an offshore account, and I would suggest you look this up online. You'll have to use a VPN in China, I'm sure, but you have the facility, or you could have the facility if you've got proof of address to be able to set up an offshore account outside of China, and money could go into that. And from that account, that you can then send money to via Western Union or whatever it is into China if you wish to have money coming in there. If not, it's already out of China. As I said, one of the issues may well be finding routes or ways to be able to move money in and out of China. It's extremely restricted. So if you've got something outside of China already, and as I said, you can or have the legitimate opportunity to set up an offshore account because you're not originally from China. Yes, you have the proof of address in China, but you should be able to have that facility. You need to look up online. My advice would be to choose somewhere like Jersey, Guernsey, or the Isle of Man for an offshore account facility, and see if you can set one up.
Thank you very much. I'm grateful. The joy in my heart is that ONPASSIVE can at least handle our account, or let me say money, for some time for deciding where it should go. That's wonderful. Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you,
grateful.
bro.
Thank you.
Sis, do you have
And the
anything?
second question. The second
Oh, yeah.
question says, if he has to change numbers, telephone numbers and banking details, is it going to affect his ONPASSIVE account?
No, what you do is you do your KYC as normal. As I said, if you can set up an offshore account in the interim, that's perfect. But if you can't, you set up your wallet account as you would do. So proof of address and a passport copy or facial recognition, etc. These are parts of it. Everyone's worrying about this. This is not as hard as you think, guys. All right. It is simple. Most people have a passport. If you don't have a passport, you will have a driving license, and the driving license will have your picture on it somewhere. Or you can go to a notary, a solicitor, obtain a picture of you, and it's signed to say that it is you, a true and like copy of you, etc. So it's not as difficult as you seem to think it is, or a lot of people seem to get worried about it. It's not one of those problems, and it can take as little as 5 minutes to do online. Okay.
Oh, great. Thank you. But permit me please ask, what is KYC? No, most of us are not technicians.
Sorry. Okay. It's know your customer. So what you will have is you'll have a section from A and a section from B. The A is basically an ID that you have that has a photo or a picture of you with it. As I said, if you don't have, you have a passport, because you have to have that to get into China in the first place, so you're all right. But there are several people in the likes of Cameroon, in Ghana, and Papua New Guinea, etc., that may not have a passport. They can simply go to a notary, take a photo of themselves. It gets photocopied. The solicitor can write underneath, this is a true and correct copy of the original person. That works as well. Proof of proof of address was always amusing in Dubai, because you don't have physical addresses like you do with the postal service in the UK. So it's a PO box. That's not acceptable for know your customer details. So what we had to do as advisors was to explain the route that you took to get to the house. I have visited the customer at, and you come off the Sheikh Zayed Road at exit 452, turn left past the third palm tree and turn right past the camel. And it's the fourth house on the left. This type of scenario. There are ways and means of being able to do this, so don't worry about it. It's not an issue.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right,
Great.
Thank you, bro. Sister Fumi, before I hand over to you, Brother Tony also contributes. He says, I think it's about the transfer of wallet and country thing. He says you can also transfer your money to a Bitcoin wallet as well, which has nothing to do with the government or banks. I think many people know their way about Bitcoin. I think we just leave this at that. If you understand what it takes, then go for it. That's a good advice too. I thought we should draw your attention to. Thank you. Sis, anything?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I call on Yaya from Italy. I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself to ask your question. Can you unmute yourself? Thank you. Please ask your question. Hello.
Yeah, can you speak, please?
Can you speak, please? Okay, I'll go to the next person, don't worry. Okay. Ibrahim Said from Ghana, please. Ibrahim, unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to everyone there. Mine has to do with the KYC issue. As for the registration for ONPASSIVE, when we are doing the registration, for instance, I'm using 3 names, but through the registration, it's only accepted 2 names, which is Ibrahim Said. Now, in the process of, like filling the KYC, will there be chance for us to add the full name? For instance, I'm using 3 names, like I said. In the filling of the KYC issue, will there be an option for us to add a 3rd name so that, because that's the one we use to link with our bank account that we are using at our location.
Don't, Ibrahim, do not worry about this. What ONPASSIVE is ONPASSIVE is an account. Okay, your bank account is in your full name, and your passport will be in your full name. So when you do your KYC will include your full name. Do not panic. All right, it's simply the way that ONPASSIVE has set up their account. You weren't able to put your full name in, or whatever it might be. Do not worry. Not a problem.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much. I hope you're satisfied with that answer. Okay.
Yes, please.
Thank you. Okay. Ram, are you ready to unmute yourself to ask your question? Because your hand is still up, please. So that if you're not, then I'll go to someone else. Okay. Mahmoud, can you please unmute yourself to ask your question? Mahmoud. Okay. All right, I'll go to the next one. Ranjedra, can you please unmute yourself to ask your question?
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, thanks, Comfort, for inviting me to ask a question. Okay, my question is related to.
Oh, sorry.
Hello.
Yes.
May I continue?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Excuse me.
Yeah. My question
continue.
is.
I will be next. I will be next.
Okay, my question is related to OWallet, and it's about the facial recognition features. So I have a question on that. Say, for instance, I do a facial recognition today, okay? And say after down the line, say after 6 months or 1 year, if there is a change of my face, so there's a cut mark, or God forbid, I meet up an accident or something, there's a change in the face or in the present condition. So what happens to that? The wallet won't recognize
Absolutely
my face.
nothing. No, it will. When you do facial recognition, you put your face in front of the camera and you roll your head around. It takes a whole picture of your whole face. Well, that's a horrible thought in my case, but anyway, it takes a picture of your whole face. Just because you have a little cut here or you've lost an eye or something, it will take the whole face. Never a problem. Don't worry.
Okay, so in case I have a haircut, or like say I have a long hair, and say for some reason I tonsure my head, like I become a bald, so will that make any difference?
None whatsoever. As I said, it's face, the whole face. Just if I have hair or doesn't have hair, it takes a picture of my face from various angles. As I said, it's a horrible thought in my case, but that's the way it works.
All right, can I quickly pop in here? I think this solves many problems. My brother Rajendra, you see me now. In the next 2 days, I'll not have this on me, right? And then the other day, you see a very big head on me, a lot of stuff happening around here. But then nothing it will not disturb in any way. They know that it's me, all right? So don't worry, but I pray you don't make an accident. Please don't.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Mahmoud, are you ready now? Mahmoud? Okay.
Okay, and all of you are greeting for you.
Okay.
So next, my question is, I'm from Somalia. Mohammed is from Somalia. Somaliland, especially Somaliland.
Okay.
And I would like to ask for you a question about the ONPASSIVE. So I started to join with the ONPASSIVE the last month. So I understand a lot of passive, but still I'm missing something. So I don't have any, and I don't have any information about where other parts of the passive, such as this option is. So is this option is will you make a change, or the ONPASSIVE will make a change this option is, or example, or will it, or chat, or mail, or something like this, or is it working this option is, this icon is, or is it change or make another thing? That's the question one. Second question is,
Mahmoud, can you wait? Let's see if our leaders will be able to answer the first one first. See, am I right?
okay.
Yeah,
Because so
because we need to get an understanding of that first one. I'm still crackling my head there.
right.
So can you re-explain your first question, please?
Yep. And the first question is we are on ONPASSIVE group, and we are starting to join the last 3 months. Still, we are understanding. Yeah. So
Okay.
this chat or
Webinar?
this,
You mean this webinar?
Will you when it is started and when it is started on ONPASSIVE, is it changing the all icons such as or keyboard such as OWallet or chat? Are we using after when is starting the when the ONPASSIVE's work? Is it are we working for this example OWallet or mail, or are we using this icons, or is it you changing the other icons?
I don't understand this question. I'm not sure whether I got it right.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase this from what I can understand what he's saying. Is it what you're saying? Is it that when we finish, or when ONPASSIVE launches, or when we release the product, are we going to be using the product or using the ones that we're using now? I'm not sure, because
yes.
Okay.
That's the question. That's the question.
Okay. So
can I answer that?
Yes, please, Brad Collins. I was looking for you.
The way I realize I understand the question is talking because we are on this webinar now. When ONPASSIVE launches, are we going to use this Zoom webinar, or are we going to use what we have like OConnect and stuff?
OConnect.
Of course, we'll be using OConnect. You cannot have your own business. You have the product and using someone else's product. So once OConnect is out, I believe we'll be using OConnect to conduct our Zoom. And whatever we have in the back office as a founder, you have the right to use it if you want to. If you can use them, you use them. Not all the product we will use. It's just like you have a supermarket. I don't think you know all the product. You know all the product, yes, but you don't even know what they do. People come in and they buy and they go. You know, so you'll be using what you can use, and what you cannot use, they will market it for you and you'll be making commission.
Okay, I get it.
Do you understand? Yes.
Yes, really quick. We have Abdi Alasso in the house.
Yes,
he
I noticed that.
All right, he is from Somalia. So if our brother has any other question, let him ask it in the Somalian language, and Abdi is going to help answer that. Because I think he had another question. So
I know all of them, and I asked them. That's still okay. That's good. That's good. I asked it with them. Thank you very much. That's I will hope to participate in this international meeting. So thank you very much. Thank you. Get my question.
Thank you. You're welcome. So, Brian Thor, can you unmute yourself and ask your question? After which, Sister Comfort, I'm going to hand over to you. Brian Thor.
Yeah, good evening, everybody.
Okay.
I'm calling from Cameroon.
Okay, we can hear you.
Yes, my question is linked to opening a bank account, because in a webinar we were told that you are supposed to open a bank account, a current account.
Current, yeah.
Yes, and the bank that is internationally recognized. And when you go to look for a requirement to open a bank account, a current account, they're asking you to show proof of what you are doing to earn an income. So my worry is when we go operational and I know how my country is, they may see a lot of money in your bank and then they start asking questions, where is the source of your money coming from? So I just wish the leader maybe they could throw us some light on how to get a document to show that our money is coming from the right source. I understand.
When you do your know your customer details, in other words, to open the wallet, it is to ensure that you cover the money laundering regulations.
Okay.
So when it's transferred across to your account, they will know it's come from a legitimate source. So again, have no concern.
Okay. Thank you very much. At least my worry has been clarified.
Yeah. Let me also
Okay,
add.
I was going to call you brother Oliver because I saw you somewhere. Okay. Please,
Yeah. Let me also add on that. Yeah. Because when I also went back, I'm also from Cameroon, Southern Cameroon also. Yeah. So when I went back home and to open an account, they will ask those documents. You have your NDA that you sign. You have the document that Andy just talked about, because all of us are going to sign for each product. The CEO said that all of us are going to sign each product for the protection of the money laundering. That is a powerful document that shows that you own a business. You can also go print out those two documents plus your profile. Your profile document that also shows your ID number is there. Those three documents. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I have the NDA printed. I have my invoice printed. What I've not printed yet is the profile document. So that one I can do tomorrow just to keep it.
Yep. Then when you sign the other document for each of those products, you can take either one or two of them. That shows that you are a founder, and also you have a business with ONPASSIVE. You are covered.
So Oliver is a reseller. When you click the reseller button for each
you
have, yes, so you'll get it. Yeah.
So when you take those documents to the bank, you are covered.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Are you satisfied with the answer?
Very, very satisfied.
Okay, thank you very much.
Can I add something, please?
Yes, please, Mama
Jocelyn. I just came back from Ghana, and what I also did was I couldn't open a current account because of what our brother just said, but I did open a savings. So back home, you can have a savings account that is linked to either MasterCard or a Visa card. So when we finally launch, you can go back and then change it to current account. By then, you got all the proof like our brother Oliver was just talking about. So you can have a savings account for now, which you can have a MasterCard or Visa card with it, and then wait until when it finally launch, then you go back and then update it to current account.
Yes,
so
that I have already. I have
Yeah,
a savings account with my credit Visa card. That's what I've been using to pay ONPASSIVE registration. So I already have a savings account.
That you are set to go, bro. Don't worry about it.
Thank you very much.
All right, then. Thank you very much. Sister Comfort, over to you, ma'am.
Good evening. Thanks for the good work you are doing.
Thank you.
You're welcome, bro. You're welcome.
Thank you.
That happens to be my partner. I'm so proud of him. Thank you. So, guys, I just want to use this opportunity to say people who are calling from home, by home here, it depends what home you are in. If you're not in the diaspora, watch out for who is understanding what we are saying here and you go after them. My brother Victor is here. He's got an idea and he seems to understand a bit more than you do. So look for him after this and then call him, get him, find him on our chat and ask him, how are we going about this and that, any updates, and you get to understand a bit more. Because if you wait to get only here, sometimes you get a lot of information. Maybe you find somebody you can meet on a one-to-one basis like Victor, please make use of him. Listen to who is speaking from your country, go after them. That is the spirit. And please, people who understand, don't keep it to yourself. Don't say it only to your team, to people you brought to ONPASSIVE. Every founder, the moment you sign your NDA, you are a leader ready to serve the whole world. So please make yourself available for those who are in need. because that's the only way we can win as a team and as a family. Thank you guys. Thanks so much. Let's hear from Alphonse. Alphonse Edo. Ediwo. I've just asked you to unmute, bro.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm here. I want to probably ask a question for a friend. He's unable to log into the Zoom. He has a problem with his phone, and he also has the downlines. Well, he asked me to ask you that in case we launch and the downlines get to be unable to activate the accounts. So he was worried whether the accounts will be flashed off or they will wait until they activate it again. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. To the best of my knowledge, leaders, whoever wants to answer this question, is there a better way of us calling it apart from downline? This is helpful.
Business partners, business partners.
You know.
Business partners, I'm sorry.
Yes, we don't do down and up lines here, I think so.
Okay.
But leaders here would confirm with us. So who is helping? This is a question that needs answer. Needs a quick answer. Peter Rogers, are you there? Can you help with that, please? Let me ask you to unmute.
I didn't quite catch the question, to be fair.
So he's asking, let's say you and myself, we're in the same team, yeah, and then you sponsored me. So you have activated your account. I can't because I cannot afford it. So is the company going to flush my account, or what happens to it?
No, the company is going to give you time to pay. Obviously, if it was you having the problem, Comfort, I would gift you some of the funds to help you obviously activate your account, because you'll be allowed to do that if you want to. If you want to help some of your customer base, because that's basically what I would call it. It's your customer base, not a downline or anything like that. So no, it won't be flushed. The company will give you time to obviously pay your funds. But as you're waiting, you'll be seeing funds coming into your account anyway. So there might be enough funds in the account after a period of time to automatically be activated anyway. So nobody loses. The account's always there.
All right, thank you. So, Brother Alphonse, are you satisfied with the answer? Do you have something to tell your friend, please?
Yes, I do. Thank you so
right.
much for the answer.
All right, you're welcome. Thanks for joining. So I'm just calling as the names appear on my screen, please. So if you think that you are the next one and I don't call you, just be patient.
Dr. Baggart, please. His hand has been up for a long time.
All right, Dr. Baggart, you're welcome, bro. Let me ask you to unmute. Correct.
Thank you so much. I am Dr. LD Bhagat from India. My question is regarding OConnect. As in one webinar, our CEO, Mr. Ash, has pointed that when we will start using OConnect, it will be given for free use for the founders. Will there be this option also available for the users or resellers also? Am I audible?
Yes, we heard you.
I think what you'll find is, hold on a second, sorry.
Andy, I thought you were going for it.
Yeah,
yes,
sorry.
it was, but there was a noise in the background.
Yeah, my computer does funny things on its own sometimes. I've got two going at the same time. It's a nightmare. OConnect will have, we're likely to offer or be able to offer 7-day free trials on that anyway, I believe. Again, don't quote me on it. And similar to some of the other video conferencing tools, you may find that there is an option for free usage for a small number of people on the screen for short calls. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Are you satisfied, Dr. Parker?
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Okay. So let's hear from Greg Laken from the US. Greg, I've just asked you to unmute, correct?
Yeah, hello, right now only at my savings account, but I'm trying to set up VC EU account that has a debit card, but I haven't set it up yet, and I don't believe in going flying anywhere until we get to electric planes. But I just want to know, is that enough?
Does your savings account allow transfers in?
Well, they had, yeah, I had to send a money order to somebody because of they don't fucking believe me.
If you've got a savings account that allows transfers in, then you can use that for the time being. And once they start to see money coming in, I assure you they will let you have a current account.
Okay.
And if they don't, you go to another bank and you take your documents to that other bank and say, look, I'm going to be a millionaire. I want an open an account.
Well, these SESU is a credit union, and it's very good, and eventually I'm going to get, I mean, I already have a debit card, but I had some problems, but I wanted to get it all straightened out because I'm sick and tired of being on SSI only. But
as I said, once you see some money coming in, you'll be able to go to any bank, and any bank in their right mind will allow you to open an account. You got proof that you have a business, you've got proof that you have an income coming in, and there's lots of documentation you can show them. So any bank will offer you or enable you to open a current account.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Before we go ahead, thank you, Greg, for joining. I'm afraid if I didn't hear you well, I really do apologize. But if I heard you well, there's a word you used before believing you. If that was what I heard, I would say it sounded like an improper word. But if I didn't hear you well, then I do apologize. If that was the word I heard, then we really do a plead that we should be responsible, because this is a very responsible business. So it sounded to me like an improper word. And if that was it, please, let's desist from using such, please. Thank you. Thanks. All right, let's hear from Mufumbiro Rabathan.
Hello.
Welcome, bro. We can hear you.
Before I commence, let me take this opportunity to thank all the participants for today. I've seen the number has been much, almost 380. I thank them very much to recognize their self here. It is really responsible, and it is really a great work. I encourage them to keep it up. Thank you. My question has gone to, firstly, when I'm joining ONPASSIVE, there is an account I used. Is that account still valid for all activities of with me and on passive or not? Second question.
Hold on, Ramathan. Can you
Yes.
ask the question again? Just straight the question.
My question. When I've been joining on passive, there is an account, the one I'm having, the one I used to pay.
You mean the bank account?
The
bank account you used to pay?
Yes, yes, yes.
Go ahead.
Will it be able to do other more work in between me and the passive activities?
Yes, you mean like, wait, don't go to the second question. So you used the bank account that you used to pay for your registration. Was it your account?
Yes, it's my account.
And is it an internationally recognized bank account?
There's something happening with your side on your end.
Is it from me though?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so let me mute, considering that people understood him. Can someone pick on that? Let me mute myself and see if it gets better, please.
Gladys will take it.
Hello?
Yeah, so I think what he's asking is, I don't know why it's coming from me.
Yes, there's sound. Gladys want to answer it.
All right, Sister Gladys, carry on, please. Go ahead.
There's a phone or something feeding back.
Gladys is, can someone make Sister Gladys co-host?
That's Auntie Lane.
I'm not getting.
Can you make Sister Gladys co-host?
Okay.
Mr. Gladys co-host.
Yes, I'll do that. Give me a second. I don't see her. Do you guys see her? Oh, there she is. Okay. Okay. Okay, Gladys, your co-host.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, leaders and all the attendees. Brother Mafumbiro from Uganda, nice to see you. Yes, the bank account that you used to pay when you initially came to ONPASSIVE, if it was accepted for you to make the payment, you will be able to receive money into that account. There's no problem. So you are all set. Another thing I just want to answer, there's that question about the credit unions. Have I answered your question first of all? Are you satisfied?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Do you have any other question first before she goes?
Yes.
Because she wants to add something else. Okay, just hold on to that question. Let her finish what she's saying, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Somebody asked about the credit union. In the US, and I believe in Canada, credit unions are very effective. But most of these issues that we have with the banks that we are talking about is really mostly for Africa, because we have people who have bank accounts, but they were not allowed to make payments. Those banks are not internationally recognized. That's why we are encouraging them, as Brother Olva said, to make sure they try to do their research from their cities, their towns where they live, their countries, to see which bank is internationally recognized that can accept international transactions. Another thing that you can do is to go to your bank and have them add that feature that you are requesting them to allow you to do international transactions. That's it. Thank you so much.
Your second question now.
Yes, thank you, Madam. Thank you, Madam Gladys. Thank you for being beautiful. Now, another question is, since they have stolen my phone, it is now a month. I bought a new phone, but since I bought a new phone, I'm not able to open my back office by using it. But if I use other phones or a laptop of somebody or a phone of somebody, I'm able to enter my back office. I don't know why this is happening to me. So that I want to know, because if I'm using my phone to enter my back office, it will be easy for me. Then, can I first get that answer, or I ask you even the last question?
Can someone help with the phone issue, please?
It is difficult to tell about the phone because, sorry, it's like when we are talking, is echoing from his end. That's what I noticed. So can you mute when we answer your question? Yeah, that's fine. So for your phone, we don't really understand what is happening because if you can use any other device and then you can log into the back office, it means your phone has issues. The problem is with that the phone you are using. Because if you said, okay, I can't get to my back office and you've tried other devices and you can't get through to your back office, it means they can say, all right, maybe you have to reset your password, you have to do this. But once you can log in, then your phone, check your phone, maybe reduce it. Maybe you have a lot of data and things that you've downloaded on that phone, try to remove it because sometimes the application we are using as OFounder is really heavy. So just try to make sure you remove some of the things, delete a lot of things that are on your phone and then try it again. But if not, then it's just your phone. It's nothing to do with ONPASSIVE.
Can I just add to that, Colin?
Yeah.
What browser is it on your phone? Is it Safari or have you got, can you change it to what browser are you using? Because it could be down to your browser on your phone. Can you download Chrome or anything like that on your phone to use
You
it?
have to ask him to unmute so he can respond.
What is the browser on your phone? So what network are you using on your phone to log into your account?
It's Oppo.
Can you change that on your phone? Have you used that browser before to log into your account?
The type of the phone is called the Oppo.
Okay, I can clarify that, please. When you were logging into your phone before the phone that was stolen, were you able to access your account from that phone?
When I'm doing what?
The phone that you say was stolen, were you able to access your back office from that phone?
Very well.
Okay. When you were accessing that phone, your back office from that phone, what browser did you use? We have like Safari, Google Chrome. Which one did you use?
I've been using Airtel, and it's the very one I'm still using.
Airtel is the phone provider that you are using, but what browser did you use to go to your back office?
I've been going to Google.
Okay.
I go to Go Founders, then ONPASSIVE.
Okay.
Then after ONPASSIVE, I go to I go to let me repeat it. I go to Google. I type Go Founders. It opens.
Okay. Perfect. Now this new
opens, but disclaimer now. The step of going to disclaimer, that is where I end. I don't reach disclaimer and continue. But if I use a phone, it goes. And the phone is the one is the very phone even I'm now using. If I do other functions, it goes well. But on opening my back, that's where I'm getting the.
So now my question is, do you have Google Chrome in this new phone that you have bought?
Yes, I'm having that Google app.
And you are not able to access the back office?
Yes.
I think the issue might be your phone, and we will try to work with Lynn and contact you directly and see if we can help you. Because it seems the issue is your phone. It's not ONPASSIVE or OFounders, because you say when you use somebody's laptop, you are able to go in.
Yes.
Yeah, for now, try to clear the cache, the history, and everything to make sure it's clean and able to go in. Try that. And if not, instead of keeping everybody on, we can help you in the background.
Okay, madam.
Is that okay, Lynn?
Yeah, Mufareh, we have leaders in our team that will help you. So just message me on WhatsApp and we'll help you individually, okay? Everything will be fine. Let me unmute you. You can unmute now.
Yes. The last question is,
Can I just ask, because I just overheard him say it goes to GoFounders. We don't do GoFounders anymore. You're supposed to be going to ofounders.net.
GoFounders document.
Founders.
I think if she contacts Auntie Lynn and Sister Gladys, it would be much better. I would propose that he asks the next question. Then he can contact the leaders after this, and I think he'll get the needed help. Is that all right, bro? Ramathan, can you hear?
Yeah, my question is all about marketing.
Okay.
Some people are saying supermarket, what? And for me, what I've heard, it was all about that this thing is all about apps. Our product is all about apps. So if it's like if I request my friend to download our products on their phone and they start using it, how will our leaders know that I've done that work? I wish if that is the process going to be. So the clear marketing, the way of marketing, and the way they will know that I'm doing the work. That is why I'm requesting to know the clear information.
Wait, can I answer this? So let's just clear this, Barbara, because we have a lot of hands up. Let me answer your question straight and forward.
Thank you.
You don't have to do anything. ONPASSIVE do all the work for you, please. That's a misconception people are having, that they have to go and share before they get something, or if you don't do anything, you will not make any money. That is a big lie. Those who want to do it, you can go ahead and do it to build your business. But ONPASSIVE will do everything for you as a founder. They will build your business, create the website, put the products, host it on a domain, sell it, and close the sales, and you'll be making money. As short as simple. Please don't go. Nobody should tell you anything other than that. That is ONPASSIVE. They're making for people like us who are not marketers. I'm not a marketer. Tony Monge is a marketer. They can do better. They build for people like us, like me and you, who are not marketers. Because if they say we have to sell, please, I wouldn't have been ONPASSIVE. I wouldn't have been ONPASSIVE because I cannot sell anything. So we should forget about all of that. It is nothing to do. Marketers, maybe people like Tony Monge, they'll be here. I will not be here. So maybe Tony Monge can answer the question to help us.
Let me just, thanks, Collins. I appreciate it. Mafumbrio, yeah, like Collins said, you don't have to do anything. It's an automated system, so it's going to be working behind the scenes, okay? Now, if you want to do something, if you want to become a marketer, I would suggest that you get a computer, a laptop. Do not do your business on the phone. When you do business on the internet, you'd have to have a laptop or a desktop computer. It's much better to do business, but you won't be able to do very well on a phone, on a smartphone. But like Collins just stated, there's nothing you need to do, okay? Because everything, this whole system, this whole ONPASSIVE system is an automated system. It does all the work for you. So there's absolutely nothing you need to do except when it comes to activating your account. That's it. Once you activate your account, you're all set. It just automatically goes on it works behind the scenes without you doing anything. That's all I needed to say. Thank you. I hope that helps.
Are you happy with the answer, Mufumbiro?
Yes, I've heard it very well.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Well,
So yeah, keep on attending webinars and learning and asking more questions. You are doing well. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Thank you, all hosts and co-hosts. I'm very happy for your service.
Okay, thank you. We're proud of you too. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay, let's hear from our brother John Menkefo, all the way from Cameroon. I've just asked you to unmute, bro.
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
5 on 5.
Hello?
Yes, please.
Okay. I'd like to start by thanking all the leaders for display of incredible energy they're putting at the service of ONPASSIVE. I just wanted to, I don't have a question, but I wanted to react to the concern that was raised by the brother from China, because I have a few team members who are in China and a few other countries, and they want to get accounts back in Cameroon. So we have been wrestling with that problem, and finally, we have at least a few banks who are ready to establish, to set up an account online. They can set up an account online, but the only condition is that they will be able to move money out of that account only when they get back home and physically present themselves at the bank. So I will tell him that he can inbox me and I'll be able to give him the email of the bank that will be able to set up an account online for him. That's just what I wanted to add. So thank you very much for all the work that you guys are doing.
Okay, thank you so much, bro. Guys, watch out who just spoke again. Watch out who is speaking from your country and you are struggling. You can meet our brother John Menkefo. He can be of huge help if you are in Cameroon. Watch out, check his name, find him on the WhatsApp groups and get hold of him. Thank you for adding that, bro.
Do you mind if I add to that, Sister Comfort? I just want to put everyone's mind at rest if you happen to be in Cameroon and different parts of the world where you're having difficulties with bank accounts and transferring money from ONPASSIVE to your bank account. Ash and ONPASSIVE is aware of it. Okay, we are aware of it. And we're working diligently to make sure that everyone is taken care of. Okay, this is something we're aware of. So it's not something that's completely new. Ash is aware of what's going on and he's going to do his best to make sure that every founder is accommodated. Thank you, Sister Comfort. Back to you.
Thanks, bro. Sister Fumi, over.
All right. Okay. Sister Gladys, you have your hand up?
I think she was just helping. I don't think she has
okay.
a question.
Okay.
It's the old one.
Okay, it's the old one. Okay. All right then. Let's get down to this. Okay. This person, it's a Gmail address. I cannot call you if you have a Gmail address because I don't know whether you're a real person or not. Can you please name yourself, please? And then you can come back and ask your question. Uncle Bruce, you can unmute yourself and please ask your question or make a comment, please.
Thank you, Fumi. I appreciate all of you as usual.
Thank you.
It seems to me everybody is worried about everything. And the truth of it is, we don't have to worry about anything, as Tony said. Everything is being done for us. And the thing is, we're talking about things that Ash has yet to tell us how things are going to happen. So my question to everybody is, why are you trying to figure out, what do I do with KYC? What do I do with this? What do I do with the bank account? What do I do with this? What do I do with that? It's like doom and gloom type thinking. Understand everything is being done for you. We are cared for by the most generous man in the world, Mufareh. He wants everyone to succeed. And he could tell you always, like the old song, don't worry, be happy. Be happy you're in ONPASSIVE. Be thrilled and be excited for what's going to happen next. I don't have the questions. The only thing I think about is what Andy talked about a little bit was about how do I generate interest now, because we don't have, you can say all you want about what's going to come to people and you can talk about it, but it's not here yet. And it's like the boy who cried wolf. Until we have a product that's available to the public, unless you have a way to harvest emails from people beforehand, which is what I'd like to know how to do, there's nothing else to do but wait and keep being with each other and keep our enthusiasm and excitement up. Because everything is all right. Nothing to worry about. You're going to get your KYC. You're going to get your domain name. You're going to get your traffic. It's all going to be done for each and every one of us. So again, don't worry, be happy. And let me see some smiles on the screen to know that everybody knows everything gonna be all right. That's all.
Thank you, Bruce, Uncle Bruce, for that one. Thank you very much for encouraging each and every one of us. Sister Comfort, I cannot see all the hands.
All right, sis, I can help. Don't worry. Yes, let's hear from Alex Sergiu from Bangladesh. Welcome, bro. I've just asked you to unmute.
Thank you, ma'am. I said something. I have no question, but I said something. I have a proud founder of ONPASSIVE. I love ONPASSIVE. I love Mufareh. My everyday work OFounders.login, because OFounders.login, my back office is very amazing. ONPASSIVE all product is disruptive technology and super big thing. My dream, my big dream for I am helping for humanity. So thank you, Mufareh, and thank you, Mufareh, for making ONPASSIVE company. And thank you, all leaders. I love ONPASSIVE. I love Mufareh. I love ONPASSIVE product. I'm so excited for something big news is coming. Something better this is very coming. I'm so excited. All Bangladesh founders is very excited because Mufareh is a really great person. He is in the best world in the CEO.
Right.
Thank you, ma'am. And I love all leaders. I love Lynn Nakamoto. Thank you.
Okay.
We are so unity.
Thank you, Alex. Yeah, thank you so much for coming. We just appreciate it that you left all the way from Bangladesh to meet us here today. We love you even more. Thank you, bro, for joining. Yeah. So let's hear from, while somebody is still trying to change his name from an email to a human being, we would try again with our brother Yaya Agemiang. Yaya Agem.
Because I called him earlier on, but it wasn't there.
Yeah, he told me, he messaged me that he can try now. Yeah, are you there? I've just asked you to unmute. Oh. Try to unmute again, bro.
Hello.
Hi. Yes.
Oh, nice. I'm sorry because I think I was having some problem with my audio. Good evening from Italy, Lazio. And nice to meet everyone here once again. Thank you, everyone. From the first founder, that's Mr. Ash, to the last founder. And thanks to the first leader, Mr. Ash Mufareh, to the last leader. God bless you all. Okay, so my question was actually linked to the first question that the guy asked, but I think Mr. Andy actually nailed it because the second part answered my first question. So I'll move on to the next question. And it's about, for example, Sister Comfort, from the beginning, you said something about the TikTokers and like that. And I was thinking, me, for example, the reason why I left TikTok was things that I normally see on the internet that I don't like seeing. And this is the reason why I left. That's my take. And like an example, like if someone says something like some profane words or something that we are not, we don't like in ONPASSIVE. This is what I may be thinking. And I wanted to know what is going to happen with ONPASSIVE due to that part. Like maybe someone is posting something that, like what I personally, my experience in TikTok and other apps, so I want to ask if you know something about the guidance to all this. Thank you. This is my question. Thank you.
Yeah, this sounds like an ethical question, which I would like Auntie Lynn to pick on. However, I would like to clarify stuff again so that we clear it before we leave here. what I did was appreciating because I'm so happy, to be honest, that young people get so engaged in some stuff they do out there. I'm not appreciating profanity. You heard a while ago, I criticized that. I frowned against that. What I appreciate is the fact that they have found out that they can make some money from there. And so you see some almost 24 hours round the clock doing that. So I'm saying if they bring that talent, you know, over here, and understand what ONPASSIVE is all about and share, it's going to make them really happy and get a dream come true. What they're trying to acquire there, they may never make it, but at least they're making something. Just for them to know that we've got the elephant here, and they already have, you know, a lot of platforms to leverage on and get to the top even faster than they would have if they just have to wait for the CEO and the team. However, Auntie Lynn, I think there was a question, like, I'll rephrase if I'm wrong, he will do that again. What will happen if you hear people offering, you know, using going profanity and so on, those improper language and so on passive?
Which is, Sister Comfort, thank you, because I understood perfectly. But the thing is, even me, I encourage people who are doing good things in other apps, like wait, our ONPASSIVE system will come and you feel it, you love it. I do this same, and I appreciate it, and you clarify it very perfectly, and I understood. Don't worry, that's fine. So, Sister Lynn, please, if you can help me with that.
So I think I missed the main point. The profanity is where, among who and where?
Or if you find people, oh, sorry, please. Yeah, please speak. I'm really sorry.
Okay, thank you. As I was saying, my experience why I left TikTok is some posts that I see, like, for example, adult things like nudity and stuff. So in transition to ONPASSIVE, what is the line for us, for the company, like to block all those things, or to, you know, for example, if we know something about that no one can post anything which is, to me, it's not appropriate. Like, you know, I don't want to go deep, but maybe I think you get what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah. For example, someone is insulting someone is saying some profane words.
Cyberbullying too.
Yeah. Or posting.
Yeah. So we don't know the specifics of what the company's code, I guess, or rules are going to be, but knowing Ash Mufareh as we do, you and I know Ash Mufareh quite well, you know how ethical and clean he is. I believe that it will be reflected in our policy. So I don't have any concerns. I know it will go well, but I don't know any specifics. It hasn't come out specifically yet.
Okay.
Do you mind if I add to that, Sister Comfort, Lynn?
All right.
In ONPASSIVE, Yaha, to answer your question, in ONPASSIVE, we have a compliance department, okay, that looks after all these things. So if anything is being misrepresented, or if there's foul language going on or what have you, you have to remember ONPASSIVE has nothing to do with TikTok or Facebook or any social medias, okay? But if there's any misinformation going on, we do have a compliance department that actually looks after that. So what you could do is you could go to your back office and go to support and open up the box where it says compliance, and just let them know that this situation is going on, and they will look after it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you all. Thank you. God bless everyone. Hope we are all fired up. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you. Thanks, bro. So mhij@gmail.com. My name is Comfort Convo, and would really like to call you by your name, right? So if you really want to answer a question or contribute, you want to change to a real name. So while waiting, let's hear from Gordon B. Gordon, I've just asked you to unmute, please. Gordon, you need to unmute. All right.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good evening.
Welcome, bro.
Oh, thank you very much. I thank everybody that they are joining in this meeting. I'm also a new member. I just entered last week, you understand? So I didn't know anything about all these things. So my question is this: if somebody uses account to pay this in for you, you understand? How can you, if anything, I don't know. Because I didn't know anything about all these things. You understand? So the question that I just want to understand a little bit, because before I didn't have my own account to pay this, and you understand. So I gave the money to somebody to pay this in for me. You understand? So I don't know if anything. I know you get me what.
Yeah, I get you, bro. I think it's yes, sure. Does anybody want to answer, please? Is there any issue if somebody helped pay your registration fee from their bank account? Would there be any problem in future?
Where are you, bro? Which country are you calling from?
I'm calling from Italy.
Italy.
Yeah.
Italy. That's so easy to have your own. But by the way, this is support question. Check the chat. I will email. I will send you my contact phone number and contact me directly so we can talk about this, because this is public webinar. We don't want to go into details about this. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, my dear. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you to Brother Gordon. It's good that you came here. This is just the right place to be at the right time. You are going to learn on many more other platforms. So thank you.
Yeah. Okay,
all right. Finally, our brother has given himself a name. So he is speaking. After which the last person to speak, it will be Allahu Akbar, Assalamu alaikum. That's how I read the name. So first, let's hear from Emil Johnson. After this, we'll go to the next name, which I read as Allah Akbar. So.
Hi, how are you, Ms. Comfort?
Hi, bro. Welcome.
And your staff and your ladies there. I have two questions. If you have more than one account, when you get the apples, could you take those apples and put them into a URL?
Okay, bro, did you hear that? Or just one at a time?
We didn't quite get that.
United Index Policy. Could you use those apples to transfer to?
So what you are saying is
insurance policy.
So you are saying if you make enough apple, can you use the apple to do whatever, to put it somewhere? No. You know, is that what you mean?
Transfer.
Yeah, can you transfer? So once the apple is in your wallet, yes, if the apple is in your wallet, you can do whatever you want to do with it. It doesn't concern ONPASSIVE. The apple is your apple. If you want to take it, go and throw it in the ocean, it's your apple. If you want to take it, dig a hole and put it there, it's your apple. So the apple in your wallet, ONPASSIVE has no control. The only thing they want you is to remove that apple from where it is and put it somewhere. But the only thing, it must be an acceptable account, recognizable account, where they can say, yes, we give this apple was here and you have transferred. There must be a traceability of where the apple is going, regardless of what you want to do. Yeah, that is it.
Okay, my next question would be if I heard one of the guys on there saying, maybe with Andy, I think you can take your apples and reinvest into your traffic and get more traffic. Is that correct?
Yeah. Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
all the leaders say yes.
Yeah. Can I just add to that as well for his first question? He was on about he got 2 accounts, and you can actually connect each account to your main account. So if you've got obviously 3 accounts, then you use your one account, your main account. You can also connect your other 2 accounts to that main account. So the apples come into that wallet. So, you know, you can then obviously expand the apples to wherever you want, you know, from there. So also as well, like Andy said earlier on, you can buy extra traffic as well. So I hope that helps a bit.
Yeah, just to add to that, if you want your business to grow a little quicker, I would suggest, as a marketer, I would suggest to buy the bonus traffic. Buy as much traffic as you can. That'll move it.
Okay,
That'll move it quicker. Yeah, thank you.
You can use one account to buy more traffic, and the other accounts just for maneuver around, basically, right?
Yeah, whichever account is doing the best is where you want to focus your attention on. And like Peter just stated, you can connect all the wallets from the other accounts to one main account.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Oh, do you still have another question, please?
No, I don't. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. So we have two more. I suspect that Sister Gladys wants to support somewhere, but I'll call her last. So after Sister Gladys, will not be taking hands anymore. So we have Akem Wells and we have Ava BD. So Akem Wells, if you can please unmute yourself and speak now. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you again, Mr. Comfort. I'm back back to the floor, and I think I won't waste more time. Greetings, calling up greetings again. I am interested in marketing. Before ONPASSIVE, joining ONPASSIVE, I had this ambition to maybe create a website and market some products like that. Now, with the presence and the coming of ONPASSIVE, I'm like, wow, this is what I want, knowing that they have products. Now, my question goes to the back office. I encountered this issue where I see OTrim, ODesk, OStaff. I know we have free products, but now these products, when I try to read through or try to get into it, I see that they have some information that they need to be filled. Then my question is, are we filling this information right away, or we need only to do that after maybe when you have the intention to buy? Because as a founding member, you still have the access, the accessibility to buy a product. For example, for OTrim, you have something like you have to create a custom URL, which is your website.
Yes. Okay, bro. I think you've asked your question, and our leaders have understood. Brother Andy, are you in the mood to go for that, please?
You're asking the most untechy person going. Thanks.
It's a marketing question.
Yeah. Okay. So the objective of the exercise is to get as many customers into your customer base as possible. But if you want to use it for another business, you can do. What I was talking about earlier on was being able to leverage your position. So ONPASSIVE is going to do a lot for you. And as I said, I would recommend that you use your the opportunity to buy more traffic through ONPASSIVE. But as I said before, there are other ways and means of just making yourself active and doing your little bit on top of what the company's going to do as well. You don't have to, as has been made very clear to us this evening, you don't have to do that if you don't want to. But if you're like me and you're like Tony or Marty or Pete or a lot of the others want to be able to build the customer base as quickly as possible, and we know from the opportunity that presents itself or will present itself very shortly, where we have the opportunity to offer free accounts. In other words, products that are free to use. Now, each customer that comes on board to use that free account is then logged with you or under your customer base. And sooner or later, they may well purchase. Now, the genius system of this process is that as somebody goes into the back office, they'll see in their dashboard these coins coming into their wallet, and they'll get curious. they'll want to know how they can take that money out and keep it for themselves. And it'll be made very clear in that back office exactly how you need to do that. In other words, they need to activate their account. If they activate their account, they've got all these other products that they could use, but this is an income opportunity. So what they will do is they'll activate the account, whether they use that product or not. The fact is that they've now activated the account. They've now become a paid customer from your point of view. So as I said, the key here is to encourage as many people to use the free products as is possible under your own steam. What ONPASSIVE is likely to do with its marketing is to go for the paid products. Yeah, when it markets on our behalf, it's likely to market towards OConnect, for argument's sake, when we know that's launched. Does that make sense?
Yoo-hoo. So if you are really on techie as you claim, then we just want you to be as on techie as you can be, because it's really helpful being so. Thank you, bro.
You mind if I just add to that, Sister
Okay.
I'm still like a bit worried here for the question. I've understood what he said. Yes, please.
This is Tony Monk. Yeah, I'm a marketer, been a marketer for many years. You're coming from a marketing perspective. We have to remember that this is an automated system to begin with. Okay, we don't need to know anything about the products. We don't need to know anything about OStaff. If you want to, yes, you can sign up for it. That's no problem. But it's an automated system, so it's going to be working for you behind the scenes on automation. So there's absolutely nothing you need to do. As a marketer, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be bringing people in for the free products. Okay, they're going to be coming in by the dozens to use the free products, such ONet, for example. ONet is our social media platform. It's humongous. Okay, it has every feature you can possibly think of. People are going to love that. Then they're going to look at the rest of the products and they're probably going to buy something eventually, like Andy stated. And these people that you bring in for free are connected to, are coded to you for the rest of your life. Okay, so whatever they do in ONPASSIVE, you get a commission for it in the long run. So again, it's an automated system. It's created to become an automated system. But if you want to do extra, you can. And the extra thing that I'm going to be doing, like I just stated, is I'm going to be bringing in as much free traffic as possible to use the free products. And then it'll look after itself after that.
And the last one, I'm very grateful, sir. I'm very grateful for that answer. Now, I have just experienced something back in my back office concerning ODesk. Formerly, there was an information there before, but now there is a new name called Charisao. It's like a company that has just appeared there under the at the ODesk page. And now it's saying, welcome to Charisao. And they click here for Charisao dashboard. I don't know if I'm the only one having that experience, or you have it, or you have it already. And if you don't have it, when I clicked there, it took me to a page where I should sign in. So I had not done anything to that perspective. I said, but this is funny. I've never seen this before. I've been clicking ODesk to read or to get the insight. And this is the first day I clicked and saw this, maybe somebody already bought, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a company. It is J Charisao, CHARISAO. Then they say, welcome.
Let me just try to clarify what's going on.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know what's that.
The back office that we have right now that we connect to as founding members is a beta testing phase. All the products are on beta testing. So they're constantly moving and they're constantly changing. What we have in the back office right now, access to as founders, it's not going to look like that. And it's not going to be like that. It's going to be a little different. Things are going to change when we go into the ONPASSIVE back office. Okay, so the products and everything that are happening right now, if anything's going on and things are changing around and things are a little confusing, is because this is the beta testing phase, and that's what we are as founding members. We are the beta testers. okay? And the products are in the beta testing phase. So once we go again into the ONPASSIVE back office, everything will change and things will just stay the same, and it won't, and eventually they'll just keep getting better as time progresses. I hope that.
Well, thank you very much. Therefore, do I have the right to go into filling the form that they ask me to fill? Because they welcome to this. Can I go to the dashboard and fill that information?
You're talking about the disclaimer. You're talking about the disclaimers.
Don't do anything. I've just checked it now. There is nothing like that, because even I used to log onto, I filled the form, and I used to log onto the ODesk. But for now, I can't log in because, as Tony said, things are moving. What we have in the back office is minimum value products. Full-blown products will be when we move into OBS, ONPASSIVE business solution. Yeah, that is where we will be. For now, forget about what you are seeing there. It was for beta testing. It's just minimum value. So don't worry about that. Don't click on something, and maybe sometimes wherever you are clicking, you can connect there, because I've seen something online where they are promoting ONPASSIVE, and someone called me, sent me, so I said, don't do it, because they will direct you to their site and they'll be making money. Even Mr. Ashbefore, I've warned about that. Not everything you see, you have to click.
Yeah.
Yes. So when you see something like that, Mr. Ashbefore, I said, wait, just wait. When we go to OBS, we'll see the real thing, and what we're supposed to use, we will use. As Tony said, it was for beta testing. Let's just put that behind.
All right. Thank you, bro.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Brother Akem, for asking those brilliant questions. We really appreciate it. Let's hear from our sister, our Ava BD. Sis, you're welcome.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening, Sister Comfort.
Welcome.
My name is Avadais from Bangladesh. And I just would like to take 2 minutes of your time to say hello and thank you to Mr. Mufareh and the tech team in Hyderabad, and of course to all the leaders who are leading us and informing us about everything. It is so good to get information from the back office, and especially from the live webinars and the YouTube, all the info that comes from from Marty or from Brad or Roblin, Julie, everyone. So I just want to say thank you to all, and good night.
Oh, thank you too so much. Thank you for coming, sis. That's very encouraging. We appreciate that. This name, I've been struggling. Did you just see that I actually learned to speak Arabic just to pronounce this name, and nothing is happening? His hand is up now. If you can hear me, unmute and say who you are and speak. And the last person to speak is Sister Gladys. So after him, Sister Gladys speaks, and then that would be it for tonight.
Good evening, everybody.
Thank you. What is your name? Welcome.
My name is Muhammad Suleiman.
Mm-hmm.
That is what is written in Arabic. Thank you very much.
Where are you calling from, my brother?
I'm calling from Nigeria, my sister.
All right, next time you will make sure to make you write your name fine, okay? Thank you.
Is it not fine? This is fine now, only that I cannot read it.
All right, go ahead. Ask your question, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, my question is, I'm so excited about ONPASSIVE, about I cannot wait.
Now I've forgotten the name and I can't read this one. So we can't hear you, and you are muted as well.
He said it's Muhammad. So
all right, Muhammad.
Question in the question.
Try to unmute him again.
Hello?
Yes.
You are hearing me now?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, please. It is network. I said
know.
I'm so excited about ONPASSIVE.
Yeah.
About the CEO himself, his large-heartedness, and the great compensation plan we have as founders. And for this reason, I cannot wait any longer for ONPASSIVE to start. So I want to know when actually the marketing will start? How many products are ready for the market? And how soon will it start so that they will start earn something into our pockets? Thank you very much.
You're welcome. It's just 30 seconds, whoever wants to answer this question. Thank you.
Yeah, these questions have been answered in other webinars. I suggest that you go back to into the back office and look at those webinars.
All right, thank you.
These questions have been answered, yeah.
That's enough. Thank you, bro. Thanks. I think this sounds like your own brother pulling your legs. Ernest, open yourself now and just speak. And nobody comes after Ernest. Please, guys, don't put your hands up again. I've said this 1 million times and they come again. So I've just asked you to unmute now, bro.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, 5 on 5.
Okay, sorry, I am in the hospital. I cannot actually put on my video.
No problem at all.
I want to congratulate the team for the work that they are doing. And I want to say here that all these years, 4 years that we have been in this ONPASSIVE has been a training process, a training procedure that everybody was expected to go through. And it's rather unfortunate that many people have not gone through the training process because of their mindset. One of the sisters told me that, NS, they're not yet asked my bank account. I say, how can you be asked, you want ONPASSIVE to just send you a message for a bank account? What do you know about ONPASSIVE? Where are we now today? Can you tell us where ONPASSIVE is presently? Say, no, I'm interested in knowing about the money process. So I want to say here that when we have webinars like this with all the personalities that are present, it's an opportunity because we ask questions. We understand each other. We know where we are. Others are still acting like a wheelbarrow. When you pack things in the wheelbarrow, it is standing waiting for you. You must push. We have been pushing, and we can no longer continue to push. So if you attend a webinar like this, when you are going home, thank God that they're asking about the next phase of the process. We cannot be asking when are we going to launch because it's already certain. If ONPASSIVE launches today, do you know how to handle the next phase? That's the question. So right. I am happy. Thank you, the president, all the team members and what you are doing. Only God can bless you for what you are doing. Next time I will try to attend. It's rather unfortunate that when sometimes you don't know that you're going to work, but you are scheduled. I have to be present at work and then I have to also be present in ONPASSIVE to know what is happening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. We appreciate your effort. Thank you so very much. So as we hear from Sister Gladys, I really do pray nobody raises their hand so that they don't say we did not attend to them. Sis, go on.
Thank you so much, Sister Comfort, again. And thanks to our brother. He just answered the question of the previous brother that asked. I just want to say something. There's a brother from Italy who asked about if someone paid for me with their bank card, will that affect me in the future? Thank you, our sister Mama J. I apologize. I just want to add something small. And I thank you because you are going to help him in the background to keep his information secure. But I think there's something that we can answer in general. If I pay for you using my credit card for a position for you to be a founder, the only way that I will come in the way is that if you ask for a refund, the money will be credited to my account because that's the information that they have. So the refund will be done to me. But when we are going to register for our KYC, the wallet, you are going to provide information where you will want your money to be paid to. So the fact that I paid for you, that will not affect you because unless you decide to give my account, which we discourage anyone from doing, you should give your own bank account so that when ONPASSIVE sells products, when they are paying you or sharing the revenue with you, they pay directly to your account. So I will not affect you in any way if I opened for you the account, unless you choose to use my account, which we discourage anybody from doing. Use your own account when you are doing the KYC and the wallet, and the money will be credited to you directly. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much, Sister Gladys, for the great contribution. And of course, let's say that that's the end of it for tonight. And Sister Fumi, do you want to close it for us, please? But don't forget Auntie Lynn. I think she's got 1 or 2 things to say. I don't know. I'm handing over to you now. Thank you, team, for coming, and we appreciate everything. Thank you, great leaders.
Okay.
Job well done.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Auntie Lynn, do you have something to say?
Well, I'd like to acknowledge the excellent job of Jocelyn as a moderator, greeter, you know, and Andy Burks as well, and Funmi and Comfort. The Q&A went really well today. I thought it was well moderated, and kudos to both of you. You know how to handle our crowd. And I think there were a little bit support questions that came up, but you guys handled it really well. So yay to you. I appreciate you both so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So Mama Jocelyn, I think I'll hand over to you from here. All yours.
Thank you, ladies, for a very
Have you,
good
Sister Jocelyn, have you checked our chat moderator and John Barelli?
Yes, please do so. You can call on John if you guys don't mind. He'll read out the list of his
of
helpers.
course.
They work
John
hard.
is my best at
you.
the end of the day. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Brother Gordon, I have sent you a private message in the chat. So please do check and contact me. Yeah, a lot we need to talk about. I think our sister Gladys have actually explained part of it to you. So we are all here to help. Do contact me and we take from there. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming. I can see our background is very beautiful. Mama Lynn, please, do you mind mentioning their names, because I can't remember their names to say thank you.
Yes, it's Myra Aquino and June Buckingham. I don't think June is here today. She must have left, but Myra is here. And if you don't mind giving her a couple seconds, because she'll tell you about this design a little bit and the work they put into. Myra, you want to speak a bit?
Hello, everybody. This is Myra Aquino, and I'm your friend and your sister. Yes, I said June and I were working on the background. We always think of wins when it comes to heroes, because that's what we are, the heroes of ONPASSIVE, trying to save the world. And we just put a little, things there depending on the day sometimes. And sometimes we just go, and do extra things that we're not supposed to be really focusing on it, but we do it because we love to do the background for you guys, because I know you guys enjoy. So we get inspired, and that's what it is. Thank you for liking them.
We love them. We don't just like them, we love them. Thank you very much. On behalf of the Heroes team, we say a very big thank you, because each week you come out with a very beautiful one. I saw this one, I said, wow, I'm ready to fly now with Heroes Wings. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. So does anybody have something to say before I run it up?
John Barilla.
Hi, could I say something, please? Could I say something?
Go on, Brother John.
Thank you very much. I just wanted to come on, and I've been very busy today, so I haven't been able to listen on the Zoom here for every moment, but I'm trying to pay attention as much as I can. I just want to come on and thank all of our guardians very quickly, because, boy, we were really busy today in the YouTube channels, and so I just want to make sure that they get their mention here. I'm going to do that really quickly. I want to thank everybody that helped me today. MK Kaylee, Yin Yang, Casey Sevenbergen, Kushal Pagoo, Raphael St. Germain, Gene Aliva, Lisa Tuach, Myra Kina, Bruce Gerstein, Miriam Weiberg, Roy Davies, Yakaya Kadem, Rob Gorman, David Rosowski, Willie Wonky, and Nancy Ann. That's it, folks. Thank you very much for letting me thank the folks that work so hard.
You just nailed it. Thank you very much, Brother John. You always put a smile in our faces. Thank you very much. Well, thanks to everyone for coming. Like our sister said earlier, if you are a founder, you are a leader. People are going to come to you to ask you about this product and what ONPASSIVE is all about. Are you ready to tell the world what ONPASSIVE is about? Are you ready to explain our product to people when customers come to you? Please, this is the time that we need to be very serious. This is your business. Don't sit down and then wait till somebody come and explain to you all the time. Our brother is new. That's why I offered to help him to take him through what ONPASSIVE is all about, because it looks like we don't do those things anymore. We have passed that stage. Now we are in new phase. So please do your best to know your product and know how to talk about it. And do attend webinars like this where you can listen to, get more information so you'll be able to tell others what ONPASSIVE is all about. So then, see you again next week, same time. If nothing comes up, we are all meeting here again next week. And Elaine is going to unmute everyone for us to do our usual thing. Say bye-bye to everyone. We are all in it to win it. And thanks to everyone for coming.
All right, here we go. We unmute everyone now.
See you.
Thank you.
Hi from Italy.
Thank you so much.
Great webinar.
Oh, Sister
for coming.
Thank
Thank you, Passive Heroes.
Gift of ONPASSIVE.
Bye.
Great
Love you,
webinar
Lynn.
indeed.
Nice, love you guys.
Thank you, bye.
Abnali.
Good night.
Comfort.
Guys.
Bye, everyone. Love you all. See you soon. Keep it up. Yeah, bye. So long. Bye. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye, everybody.
Come again. Come with a
Have a
friend.
lovely day. Hello, Mama.
Thank you.
For your great
Bye.
Don't forget Roblin
God
Live.
bless you.
See you next time on Sunday. Please spread it.
Uncle Bruce, thank
Hey,
you
brother
very
Spread
much
it.
for
Mahmoud
coming.
Diallo.
Webinar.
Always
Sister
you're the
The
new
big
Fobi.
one.
one.
Good
Have a
night.
blessed week. Oh,
Bye.
wow,
Thank
he's on
you.
Bye.
duty. You
Hey,
can see
Mama
yourself
Gifty,
now.
this is your
Hey.
haircut.
Bye,
You here
everybody.
too. Wow.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Don't forget
Bye,
Roblin
Bye.
Live.
everybody.
Maria,
Bye
bye-bye.
bye.
Background. Where's your background? Oh,
Good
boy.
Bye,
night.
everybody.
Uncle Bruce. Wow.
Bye. Have a blessed
Good
night.
night.
Much love.
Bye, Catherine.
Catherine.
Nighty night. Bye. Oh, brother Mahmoud Diallo.
Hey,
Bye.
Mahmoud.
Oh, brother Mamadou.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye.
Good
Bye,
night.
Rina.
Hello,
Oh,
Rina. Hi.
PNG.
Good
Bye.
night. Bye
Wow.
bye.
Bye. God
Much
bless
love.
you.
Thank you.
Bye,
Good
Gordon.
Much
Ending.
love.
We are
Bye,
so
everyone. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
Oh,
good
bye,
Bye,
night.
Doctor.
everybody.
So,
Bye.
Bye,
doctor.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Love you
Missy.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
We
Bye.
are ONPASSIVE.
Bye.
PNG.
Oh my goodness.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
my sis.
Oh,
Thank you, Auntie Lynn.
Thank you,
New way of
everyone, for
saying bye. I
coming.
love this new way of saying bye.
good night.
Bye.
Bye.
We still got
Bye.
177 of people refuse to go. It's Lord.
Bye-bye.
Hello,
My pride
Comfort.
is like one time.
We are still here.
Hello, Gifty.
We cannot go.
Bye, Mama
177 still
Jocelyn.
there.
Bye, Peter.
Sister
Bye,
Jocelyn in the house.
everyone.
Hi,
Bye,
Myra.
Myra.
I can't see myself. Where is Abdel?
I can see Auntie
Because you are
Fumian.
not here. You are not
Bye,
here. That's
Jane.
why.
We can go.
Where's Abdul? We have not put Abdul
If
Alasa.
you don't close this meeting, nobody wants
We
to
are
go. We
here.
all stay here.
ONPASSIVE is in our plan, so
Besides,
we
we
can
are
go.
still recording. Can we stop the recording?
own private meeting now.
Okay.
Hello,
Bye,
bye.
kids.
Good.
Oh my
Bye-bye.
goodness.
Bye,
Love you
everyone.
too.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
Ellen.
Bye.
Friday Night Live. Oh, it's a Helen.
Bye, Gifty.
Oh, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh,
Love you guys.
busy day.
Yeah. Bye, graduates.
My goodness, what a webinar. Nobody wants to go.
Yeah, we are here.
I'm not going. I'm not going on age.
You're alone. You're alone.